Sigmund Freud is one of the most influential neuropsychologists to date. Although most of his work was heavily criticized and now disregarded, he still paved the way to new ideas based on his theories of psychoanalysis, free association, dream analysis, and the stages of psychosexual development. He was born May 6, 1856 in Austria to two Jewish parents by the name of Jacob and Amelia Freud. He later got married to a woman by the name of Martha Bernays in 1881, and they moved on to have 5 kids by the name of Anna, Ernest, Sophie, Oliver, and Jean, 2 of which are daughters and 3 of which are sons. He attended the University of Vienna to get his undergrad degree. He graduated from there 1873. He then continued on for med school. He graduated from the University of Vienna in 1881 with his med degree. At first, he started off being interested in hysteria and hypnosis from one of his friends, but when he graduated from college, he started off as a physician, which then progressed into him going into neuropsychology and hypnosis. So, the first reason as to why he will go down in history as one of the most influential neuropsychologists is his theory of psychoanalysis. Psychoanalysis is bringing your thoughts, feelings, and desires from your dreams into your conscious realm. It's thought to be unconscious when you're dreaming because you really don't talk about it and you really don't know that you want it, but your dreams are a place for your desires to come through. Behavior is thought to be one of the most influential ideas as to how your adult life will go on. Depression and anxiety are also caused by the blurred lines between your unconscious and conscious thoughts. So, when he first came up with the idea of psychoanalysis, he wanted to use hypnosis, which later he found out wouldn't work because of a case on a lady by the name of Anna O. Now, Anna O came in with symptoms of like nausea and paralysis on one side of her body. And they put her under hypnosis and she told them to stop interrupting her train of thought, because generally when you put someone under hypnosis, they're kind of like persuading you to feel like they know what's wrong, so you just agree. But she told them to stop interrupting her train of thought. So that's when the next step came in, which was free association. So with free association, they allowed their clients or, anybody that wanted to come in for like a therapy session to talk about anything that came to their mind, no matter how gory, no matter how disturbing it was. This theory was thought to bring forth the unconscious thoughts from, the dreaming realm, or anything that came to your mind can be connected to your psychological relief because they were under stress. This then came into dream analysis. Dream analysis are like pictures in your unconscious realm, dreams, that can be applied to psychological stress or anything that's going on in your waking life or conscious life. Sigmund thought that childhood events or childhood trauma would affect your adult life, and if it wasn't addressed fairly early on, that it could cause problems, such as what Anna O would go through. He also had dream symbols, which would be like if you were dreaming about a house, that would be your human body. And if you were dreaming about children, it will refer to your genitals, which is crazy. With the dream analysis, they thought, his thinking was that dreams presented a bigger picture than what was just on the surface. This brings me to my last point, and that's the psychosexual stages. This would be, his theory was that as you grow up, your pleasure would come from different parts of your body. So the oral stage was birth to age 1, and the pleasure was focused on your mouth. So as a toddler or a newborn, generally they like to put everything in their mouth, like toys and anything that they can find. It was based on dependency of the parents, having to get their care, and being provided for by older people. The second stage was the anal stage. It was age 1 to 2, and it focuses on, it's pretty straightforward. Focuses on the pleasure from your buttocks. What happens in the stage is potty training and, punishments. When you get in trouble, you get a spanking on the butt. And it's thought that in this stage, that most of your pleasure would come from your anus. The third stage was the phallic stage. It happens from age 3 to 6. This is when boys and girls can notice the differences between each other, and they start to think about sexual things. Okay. Sigmund ended up getting sick of a cancerous tumor in 1939. He ended up dying September 23rd, 1999 from a cancerous tumor that was declared inoperable. He was 83 years old when he died. And his friend Max Scher helped him end his pain by euthanasia, which is ultimately a lethal dose of morphine. All this to say, he left a huge impact on psychology, not just because of his thoughts, because they were criticized, but many people after him were able to build on his ideas and put the science behind it. So his theories altered the way we analyze the mind and human behavior.